Hey YouTube, this is The Art of Prepping. Wanted to talk about some self-help or self-improvement type of themes today. Just some tips, things that have helped me, and it may help you. The more consistent that I am with these things, the better results I get. So it should go without saying, but just wanted to put that out there. And talking about consistency, the first one is being consistent in your life. Having a consistent schedule. That's something that I've really noticed that people underestimate the value of. You know, having a good sleep schedule, having a time set aside to eat a meal. I can't tell you how many times I've done this, like I just skip a meal or eat at different times of the day versus the previous day and just basically just grab and go. And that really isn't the best thing to do at all for us. Have a moment set aside every day at the same time that you can sit down and enjoy a meal. It's important. So you have your sleep schedule, you have your work schedule, your social time schedule, and so you have a lot of little things that you want to break down and give yourself the time to do. Break down the day into increments, and you don't have to write out, for example, like everything you're going to do during every hour of the day. Some of that micromanagement really is stressful, but you can say, generally speaking, that for the next 2 hours, I have time to do this or that if I want to. The next tip is to have friends. Have friends that you really like to be around. People that you like to talk to. Things that you may even have in common. Too often I see people just hang on to other people and they call them friends, but they're really not people that you want to be around. And it's toxic. It's very toxic. A lot of people are afraid to let go of those people because they may not have anyone else to be around. But don't just use other people just because that's all that you have. A lot of times what I've noticed is that when you let go of those people that are toxic in your life, you're a lot more open to letting other people in. And you're more apt to be a little more social as well. And the end result is that you sometimes find people that you would normally not find because you're in a different space of mind. Next is to have meaningful activities, things that you believe in, that you do throughout your day, throughout your week, throughout the month. This is very important. If you don't have anything that you believe in, then you're going to get depressed if you're not already depressed. And so having things that you believe in just underline and underscores those things that are important to you. And you should definitely know what's important to you. It could be supporting a certain charity, or maybe it's just a simple act of raising your kids. That right there is very meaningful. These days, you don't hear a lot about the importance of parenting, but it's very important for our future generations. If your job is just something that you dread, that you just hate going into work, it's okay to change jobs, right? Find out what you're passionate about, what you think about all the time, what you want to do, and try to find something in that realm, something to do with that. And you're not going to be thinking that, oh, this is a job. You're going to be thinking this is fun. So you want to do things that you really find interesting, that's meaningful, once again. Otherwise, it's just the drudge of the day, right? And you don't want to just have to push through every day because things are so boring or just so ridiculous, dramatic or whatever it is. Find something that you really feel like it's something for you, a good fit for you. And don't just look at how much money you're going to be making and if you're going to get certain type of attention. There's people like that. If you're not paying a lot of money, and if the job isn't paying a lot in terms of a social attention, then people shy away from it because people are like this and they just kind of have their way. And what they typically find down the road is that they're empty inside. They might have a bit of money in the bank account, and they may be well known. They may even be popular, but they may not be happy at all. And can you really put a price tag on happiness? I don't think you can, at least for the most part. It's a lot of times better to be comfortable, maybe not have a lot of money, but have that peace of mind and to have some joy inside, than to be empty, to have no meaning, but to have money. That's for you to decide. It's your life. And the last thing that I want to say here that's really helped me a lot is to build on previous experiences, including success. So if you've had some success, build on that success. Don't just say, well, that was it. That was the peak. And people do this all the time as well. I even do it sometimes. I forget that I can just build on that. I mean, I'll just give you a really good example here on YouTube. Been on here for a number of years, got a number of subscribers. And I tell you, there's a lot of nice people that I would have never met otherwise. But some people just give up after a period of time. They're like, nah, I'm not gonna play that game anymore. It's just too difficult. But what you can do is you can change the way you're doing things. And you can just keep moving forward, though. Sometimes you have to change the way that you view things or do things to continue on. Otherwise, it'll destroy you. And you don't want to allow things to destroy you, or you don't want to destroy yourself or break yourself down to the point that you're not functional. And so it's very important to build on what you know and share it too. This is something that I've really found as a benefit. Psychologically and even emotionally, is the ability to help other people. It's just an amazing gift, the side effects of that. And I'm not saying help people only for the reason of these health benefits, but it is amazing though, when you do help people, you feel so much better about yourself and what you're doing. And you view the world in different ways that you normally never have even thought of before. And you kind of build on your level of compassion, sympathy. And those are not bad things to have. You know, strong people have an understanding of the world. And I'm not talking about just physically strong people. I'm talking about spiritually strong people, emotionally strong people. They understand suffering. They understand the mechanics of what it is to be human. And those people are very powerful and strong because they're very well-rounded and they understand. Just that understanding of how things are can solve a lot of problems. So I hope my little list here helps. Let me know in the comment section if you have other ideas that you would like to share with others. That would be awesome. And for those people who watch on a regular basis, I just want to thank you for your support and welcome to all the new subscribers. We've got I think 100 new subscribers in the last few weeks. So that's great. We're starting to have a nice uptick. For a while there, it was kind of slow on the new subscribers side. I guess it's just because it's summer. A lot of people are not watching videos like they normally do. But as we get into cooler weather, a lot more people come back. This is how it's been year after year. And so all the new people, welcome. Don't be shy. And I still have a few channel patches. Contact me at theartofprepping@hotmail.com. theartofprepping@hotmail.com. I check the email a few times a week, so please bear with me. If you sent an email, I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Also, there's links in the description box if you want to support the channel that way. I have a few books if you haven't checked those out. They're very inexpensive. And just overall, just want to say, you guys be safe and always try to grow and in different ways, because that's really the definition of life, is growth. And we don't want to stop growing and stop learning. We want to continue and to build on our success. You guys take care.